Python is one object-oriented programming language, so it supports inheritance. So this video will be discussing what is Python inheritance. So it refers to defining a new class with little or no modification to an existing class. So a new class will get created from the existing class with some changes, or with may not be having any change at all. The new class is called the derived class, also known as the child class, and the class from which one of the classes from which it inherits will be known as the base class or the parent class. So just consider this one. We are having multiple different types of inheritances. How many types of inheritance are there? So 5 types of. What is the first one? There is a single inheritance. Means what? Means one base class and one derived class. So that is known as a single inheritance. So here we are having the multiple inheritance. What does it mean? We will be having multiple base classes, not only 2. We can have more than 2 also. We will be having multiple base classes but one derived class. So this particular derived class will inherit the properties from all the base classes. This is our hierarchical inheritance, only one base class and multiple derived classes. Here I have shown 3 derived classes. It may be 2 also, it may be 5 also, it may be 7 also. Here we are having the multi-level inheritance. What is the meaning of this multi-level inheritance? So this is the base class, this is the derived class, and for this C, B is the base class and C is the derived class here. We are having this hybrid inheritance. What does it mean? What is the meaning of this hybrid inheritance? So here you see there is a one base class, these are the derived classes, and now for this D, this B and C are the base classes and D is the derived class. So that is known as hybrid inheritance. So it is actually nothing but it is hierarchical multiple inheritance. It is hierarchical multiple inheritance. In this way also you can have another combination that is of a multiple and hierarchical inheritance. So from multiple base classes one derived class, and from one base class to the multiple derived classes. So that can also happen. That is known as multiple hierarchical inheritance. So here we have discussed what are the different types of inheritances are there. So let us go for one practical demonstration for the better understanding. In this session, we shall discuss inheritance and polymorphism, which will be observed in Python in object-oriented programming. Here we have defined one class. So here we have defined one class. The name of the class is MyBird. This is the constructor. This is a what type, that is one method, and CanSwim is another method. The method bodies are very simple. We have just put one print statement there. And here we are having another class that is known as MyPenguin, which is inheriting MyBird. See, MyBird we have defined here. So let me execute the code. So here the class has been defined, and MyPenguin is inheriting MyBird. So like our Java, here we need not to write extends or any other keywords. Just within this bracket we are mentioning the respective class name. The class name which will be mentioned within this bracket will be known as the base class, also known as the superclass, and this is our derived class or subclass here. So in case of Python, the class inheritance will be written using this particular syntax. So this MyPenguin is having the respective constructor, and here we are calling the base class constructor. So base class will be called by the super method, and its constructor is always underscore underscore init underscore underscore method. So that is the base class constructor we are calling, and then one statement to get printed. And who is this and can run? So these are the other two methods in this MyPenguin class. So just remember, in MyBird, along with the constructor we are having what type and CanSwim, and in case of MyPenguin we are having this constructor, and along with we are having who is this and can run. So these two other methods are there. We're defining one penguin class object. So it has been defined in a very simple way. So that means we're having this MyPenguin, and then we're having the pg1 is the object name. So pg1 dot what type, this particular what type was defined in the class that is a MyBird. As MyBird has got inherited into MyPenguin, so MyBird methods can be accessed from this MyPenguin object. So that's why pg1 dot what type can be executed. We're having pg1 dot who is this. So it is defined in case of MyPenguin. You can easily find in MyPenguin who is this is defined. we're having this pg1.canSwim, we're having pg1.canRun. pg1.canSwim was defined in MyBird class, and pg1.canRun, this can run was defined in MyPenguin. That means what type and can swim we are inheriting, we're getting this one from the base class, that is MyBird, because there they were defined. So now let me go for the execution. MyBird class constructor is executing, MyPenguin class constructor is executing. You can easily find that here you have called the base class constructor, so that's why the control has gone to this. So MyBird class constructor is executing, has got printed at first, then MyPenguin class constructor is executing, so that string has got printed. So now we called what type. So what type is having the string, that is I am a bird, so that has to be printed, that has got printed. I am penguin, so now next method we called is who is this, so I am penguin, so that string has got printed. Next we went for this can swim, so can swim is having this string to be printed, that is I can swim, so I can swim has got printed. Now we are having this can run, and I can run faster, so in this way this particular string has got printed. So using this example we have shown you that how inheritance can be implemented in Python. So let us go for another example here. We are having one class, the name of the class is MyParrot, and here we are having can fly and can swim. So obviously parrot can fly, so parrot can fly, but parrot cannot swim, so parrot can't swim. I'm having another class, that is MyPenguin, which is having two methods, the same prototype. You can easily find that def can fly self and def can swim self. So you see we're having the same prototype defined here also. Okay, now see, so def can fly self, so penguin cannot fly, and def can swim self, we're having penguin can swim. So now we are having one common interface, that is flying bird test. Okay, so I'm going for this bird.canFly and also bird.canSwim. So here in this particular method we're just passing this bird as input parameter, and we are calling this bird.canFly and bird.canSwim. So here we have defined one parrot class object, MyParrot class object, and one MyPenguin class object. So we are calling this flying bird test, we're calling this flying bird test with this bird parrot, that is which is a parrot class object, and bird penguin, which is a penguin class object. So what will happen when we are passing this bird parrot, so that is a parrot class object, so that parrot class object dot can fly and parrot class object dot can swim will get executed. So as a result of that, this can fly and this can swim, their respective body will get executed and respective strings are going to get printed. But when you are passing this bird penguin, which is the MyPenguin class object, as input parameter to this flying bird test, so in that case this bird can fly and bird can swim will be operated on this MyPenguin class objects. So in that case what will happen, we will be getting this penguin cannot fly and penguin can swim in case of flying bird test bird penguin. But in case of flying bird test bird parrot, we're having parrot can fly and parrot cannot swim. So you can find that how these classes are having their respective objects, and the objects are being passed to this flying bird test, and respectively the respective can fly and can swim method will get executed. So in this particular session we have discussed what is the how to implement the inheritance, how to do the polymorphism in our Python, in our object oriented programming. Thanks for watching this video.